Hello, I'm Arata, and this is a special video for my friends that want an answer to the question how to learn faster. How to learn faster? That is a pretty good question, isn't it? Particularly now, during these very interesting times that we live with zillions of pieces of information at our fingertips. We are now living in an age of information. Information is everywhere, there's mountains of it, and all that is missing is the opportunity to absorb everything. It feels like there is not enough time. That is why it is crucial to know how to learn faster. We've created a special course only for this, for those of you who want to know how to learn faster. It is a course that is completely based on study techniques, but has a different approach. It is extremely practical. The emphasis has been on practice because I came across a realization of a big paradox. There have been several books written on how to study. The goal of reading all these books is to learn, or to learn how to learn. But if you go to your nearest bookstore, you're going to find multiple books in this topic. I read practically every one of them. I discovered a single pattern that they have together. There are two types of books. Either the book is really thin or it is hefty as a brick. The thin books are kind of superficial. They have advice such as you've got to eat bananas and nuts because they're good for your brain. And the thick books are usually over 300 pages long. I'm not exaggerating when I say that 80% of this content is just fluff. The author they are spending a lot of time talking about their private lives, and they give some suspicious advice such as you've got to do brain gym activities like solving crosswords and Sudoku because they're going to be good for your brain. Yes, there are a few specific foods that are good for your brain, some exercise that can help you with your memory, but these results are pretty small. I respect the authors of these books very much, and I think that they're really trying to do their best to help the readers, but there is very little scientific evidence out there to say that this is actually going to help you to learn faster. The How to Learn Faster course will show you ways to multiply your reading speed by up to 4 times, as well as showing you positive study habits and how to work them into your daily routine. Together we're going to put an end into the negative habits that maybe you picked up at school. I'm going to show you effective techniques to read better, to get better grades, and review your work better. In order to be able to pass details about the course and how it is, I have to point out that this is a new course, and because of that we have a selection process for those of you who are interested in taking part of the course. So if you're interested in finding out more about how to learn faster, you can go to arata.se/application how to learn. Just be sure, go to arata.se/application how to learn. You're going to find a form in which you can add your email address. Use the email address you use more often because we're going to be sending you a quick email to continue this conversation, and you're going to be able to access the second part of this video. So talk to you soon, and I'm sure you're going to achieve great things with the How to Learn Faster course.